Okay. Oh, wait. Okay. Oh, all right. Got this. Did it work? Did it work? Okay, give me 1 second. Hi, guys. Let's see here. Thank you so much. Thank you. It worked? Okay, awesome. Oh. All right, hi, guys. It did work. That's awesome. Thank you. Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much.
Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you. Please be safe. All right, one more moment, guys. Sorry about that. End stream. Can I come back to this? No longer be live. What's that? Okay, let's see. So technical difficulties happen. Let's see if I can work this because I am very much not savvy in the computer area of any sort. All right, so I realized that the time had come to, yes. Okay. I had realized that the time had come, 5:15 came around and I had babies running around everywhere. So I decided that I was going to be positive throughout one of the hardest things I had to do in my life thus far today. So trying to be positive, trying to be very much innovative, introspective, and mainly starting with myself, because if I can't do that for myself, then how can I do it for anyone else? Especially when, I care for children, I care for two little squirts. So I don't know if any of you guys have children. My youngest just turned 1. Okay. So he'll act like a little angry troll running around, but then he'll just start sucking on his binkies like a little baby. So, his personality's definitely been coming through some. So that makes me excited. That puts me in a good mood. That makes me feel positive. And may need to step out to put them to bed because they woke up very early today. So let's get to the point. So I had a feeling that, well, for one, started from the very beginning. Okay, I want to say thank you so much to everyone who has ever helped me throughout this lifetime in any sort of way. You have no idea how much it's meant to me, how much it means to me currently, and how much I appreciate you guys, no matter who you are and what part of my life, your life, that we were able to get together in. And even if I don't know you yet, that's perfectly fine. I definitely, bye, have a good time. Thank you so much.
Best of luck.
Thank you so much. Hey.
Yeah.
Bye. So, I appreciate everyone, even the smallest little things, even just, a hello here and there, or a comment, or, just you guys gaining something from what I'm saying. Okay. So 4:56. This is interesting. I love this. Actually, it's way better to use from at home rather than in the car. So I know I did not do the weekend reads for this weekend, June 10th. I wanted to, for one, not be so nervous, not be so anxious, and kind of get my thoughts together on how I was feeling. So I know I come on here and I talk a lot about just about so many things that have to do with life and growing and becoming your own. And it's pretty humbling, and it's nice to feel humbled at times where you have someone at the car next to you with their window rolled down talking to you when it's normally you talking to someone else, trying to heal someone else. So it kind of brings you back down to earth. Not that I was trying to float away or anything, but in my head I'm trying to create what it is that is my purpose, and that is everything that I've been dreaming of, right? Healing and just so many things that I've been lucky enough and blessed with, the gifts that I've been blessed with to, I just want to share those things with you guys. So if I can get onto this more, that'd be awesome. I would like to share that with you and help you guys out. So on top of that, what I was thinking was I could just do your guys' readings throughout here if you'd like. So I'm going to put the babies to bed here soon. Love you. So I just wanted to, what do I want to say? So the babies are screaming at the dog right now. I might have to grab them. Anyway, so what I was getting before I had listened to my, one or two people that I like to listen to on YouTube, before I was even doing any tarot about it, I was just going over everything that has happened within the past almost a year now. And, before this year ended, or before last year ended, rather, I was telling you guys through my Facebook Live, just learning how to accept that I'm being watched, basically, and get into the just the routine of being open and being myself. Especially with so many things that we go through, we learn how to, we teach ourselves to not be ourselves, right? It's like, give me one moment. I gotta go grab the dog. 1 second. All right, guys, I'm just going to take you with me. All right, so, hi, baby. So, I was getting some downloads, some prophetic downloads about how, I was thinking it over. I was like, okay, so this is going to be the year of balance. So 2022, right? And now as I come to the clock and see it, it's 6:06, 9:22 on the clock here, for how long this has been going. So the year of balance, everything's going to be balanced out. A lot of things, a lot of karmic debts are ending, a lot of cycles are ending, and that's only if we so wish to do that ourselves, which no one can do it for us, right? It has to be done ourselves. And so grab le milk, le leche. What? You want a cracker? Is that what you're asking for? So, I don't know about you guys. I'm in Vegas, so it is 6:06. 6:07 here, 10:10 on the live. Excuse me, baby. Put this back in there. Get your brother's bottle. So yeah, to think it's already been a year to where I decided that I was going to do something about it. I was going to do something with my life and realize that I'm not going to let anyone stop me. Not anymore, at least. Come on, baby girl. Let's go. Bye-bye. You want a cracker or something before bed? Some snackers? So, you can get on that side, but you can't come through. Hold on. Okay. Give me a second. You dropped your dinosaur? The dog's not going to get your dinosaur, baby. The dog won't get your dinosaur. You want some of these? Can you hold it with your dinosaurs? Okay, good job. Do you think Kurt wants one too? So basically, I was just getting the download that a lot of things are going to be coming to a close because, whoopsie. All right, get out of here, little stinker. Let's go to the room. Because because I kept seeing a lot of 10s. So 10s means, closing of a chapter. What's in your hand? Where'd you get those? So closing of chapters. And it's like, there was a lot of debts that were going to be ended. It's, all right, let me get the babies in bed. Give me one moment, okay? Have a good night, okay? See you in the morning. Happy baby. Sweet dreams. I love you. Okay. All right. Sorry, guys. Day in the life at my place. So, if you're interested, you're interested. If you're not, then you lose out. Just kidding. I'd been seeing a lot of 10s and getting downloads that something big was going to happen. It was going to come soon. I just didn't think it was going to be so soon. But soon is always a good thing, right? It's just, divine timing. So things come to you when you're least expecting it, yet you're expecting it. So it just so happens that on the 6th month of the year, June, the year of the lovers, which is my sun sign, it's like been a whole year. So a lot of introspection, a lot of self-realization, a lot of knowing your own worth, knowing your own power, knowing what you need in this life to make you happy. And I was thinking earlier, I don't even know what this video is going to be about mainly, but I know it's going to be damn good. So it's that time. It's Gemini season. And not only that, I've really been working on this. So really working on myself. And I hope you guys are too. I just want to remind you all to take each day as it comes. Try your very best to live in the moment. And don't let other people dim your light. Don't let other people break you down. Or allow it and do something about it. Because I remember on the very, very start of whatever I was doing, I didn't even know what a spiritual journey was at the point. I just knew I had dreams and I had goals and I wanted to be fucking happy more than anything. So I was thinking before I'd started this, this is an honest question. If you could, you guys can comment now or later or whatever's clever. What would you do to just be profoundly, absolutely happy? What would you do? What would you do just to be happy? You're a 10. What would you do to be happy? Would you do anything? Would you start believing in yourself? Would you start finding the confidence to find out what sides of you need work and what sides of you could use a little bit of motivation? What would you do to be happy? And you always think I would do anything to be happy again. But when you change your pace, change anything in your life, which is a constant, it's inevitable, right? So whenever there's change, it can either be good or bad, depending on who's looking at it. You know what I mean? A lot of people won't want you to change. It's one of the biggest things I had started off with when I first got out of my hermit mode and posted on Facebook. Because I knew there was a lot of people there, even people that I had befriended through a social media app that I didn't know in person. And, I felt like it was a great place to start. I talked about how a lot of people aren't going to want to see you change. They're used to you being you. And that could be for many reasons, right? So it's like, what would you do to be happy? Would you let go of all of your dreams you've ever wanted to do or be? Dreams are even like your bucket list too. It's like dreams are, I just want to accomplish this. Dreams are, I'm going to make it into space. Dreams are, I'm going to paint a giant billboard full of food for the birds and stuff. Just anything, whatever you want to do. Saving the planet. It's like, do you want to be happy enough? You want to be happy. You want to feel happy. Do you want to have motivation in your life again? Would you heal yourself over it? would you do anything like heal yourself? And by that I mean anything that's ever brought in you instability, and you took that upon yourself to diminish your light, to think yourself as small. Do you want to be happy again so badly that you would absolutely give anything for that? I mean, what's this life about, right? What is it about if you can't even be happy? The tower. It's when the tower hits. And you realize how long you haven't been happy for. And you know it. You can pretend, you can party it up, you can celebrate, your little accomplishments, but are you truly happy? Do you just wake up and just breathe excellence and stuff? Like, not so much, there's a lot of changes that have to be made, like heartbreak. Heartbreak is one of the biggest things that we have to get over in our lifetime. We have to realize that we cannot keep people. You don't keep people. All right. So guys, let's see here. I want to do some of our weekend reads, or after this, I can get into them individually. But I would just like to say thank you so much for everything. Absolutely everything. You guys spend your time sharing it with me, watching me speak the truth about things that we need to let go of so that we can have this new beginning. It's like, what do you want? What would make you happy? Is it love? True love? Is it absolutely authentic, true? No, what is the word I'm looking for? Just it'll come to me. It doesn't matter. The main thing here, okay, guys, is to get out of your head. And for me, that's saying a lot. Because when your intuition speaks to you, and you hear it chiming in, knocking at, I'm trying really hard not to start singing that song. Any song that has to do with knocking on the back door. All right, it's like when you feel yourself start to strengthen yourself and straighten your back up, and take a deep breath, and you almost feel empowered, like you can do anything. That's literally your spirit guides pushing you ever so gently to move forward to where you're supposed to be in this life. And now, when I say that I would do anything to be happy so that I can enjoy life again, and I don't have to feel so down and out on myself, and I can take care of my children because I'm in a good mood and I'm better fit in my mind. I have more stability. I don't, you know what I mean? It's like those things matter. When you're stressing every single day that you look like you've aged so much, it's like, well, when is a good time? When is a good time? It's never a good time. It's never a good time. There's no time to do anything because, well, there just is no time. So if you can, try and commit now. Making a change one day at a time, one thing at a time. It releases a lot of old baggage, a lot of old thought processes that have blocked you up until this point. They blocked me, you know? It's like we're paving the way for something new. We're moving forward. Start manifesting, start communicating, start speaking out loud exactly what you want. All right? And then invest in it. Start working on it. If you do more today than you did yesterday, even if yesterday you did a little smidgen of something, which is perfectly fine, which is just as beautiful as any work on yourself, as long as you do more today than you did yesterday, and you feel not even it doesn't even have to be physically. It can be you reading up on something and learning something new, and that empowers you to start transferring ideas out as energy. You know, you're creating, you're thinking. We're human beings with such amazing minds. So many philosophers, just so many people creating things, and I've always said this, in a time that is now, in this day and age, we have so many resources at our fingertips. It's like, could you imagine if we this is me, could you imagine if we put our time and effort like we did before our ancestors did? We put our effort like that and put our dreams into the forefront with what we're capable to use in this day and age. It's like the possibilities are endless. Absolutely endless. Absolutely. And if you feel like your dreams aren't worth living, you're not dreaming big enough. I can promise this. And I always say this, to believe in magic. And you may find it silly, but magic is absolutely real. Magic is in every particle, every atom, every molecule, every form of our being. We sit here and we speak. We use our vocal cords. We have gravity. We have our intuition. We have emotions. We have thumbs. We're magic. So it's just us holding ourselves back, wondering who's going to catch us. You know, you don't get to a finish point. I didn't know when I was going to get to some sort of finish point. I didn't know what was ahead of me, okay? And I'm using myself as an example. But now it's the year of balance. Now it's June 10th. Cycles have completed. And at this point, it's just my decision, my willpower to overcome sadness within me. Because how can I manifest in a state of sadness, in a state of needing, but not knowing what I need? You know what I mean? It's an endless circle that just needs to stop, right? It's just an endless circle. When you want to be happy, you have to hit rock bottom, absolute mouth in the dirt before you start to see a way up. And sometimes that's how it has to happen. All right, I know. That's how it happened to me. Just kidding. But it's how it happened to me. You know, no one was going to make me change. People could speak, scream, anything until they were blue in the face. And I still couldn't understand because my thought process was connected to a certain ideal dream. It was a dream at one point in time until I realized my bad habits and my thought patterns, my ways of living. I was always fighting with myself. I was always feeling like I wasn't getting specific attention that I felt I deserved. Because what? Because I put all my feeling and heart to unconditionally love. That's the word I was looking for earlier. Was unconditionally. Do you want to be so happy that you feel unconditional love? Sometimes spirit will allow you to feel unconditional love, but it may just only be one-sided. And that's okay. It's absolutely okay. Because I couldn't be happier now. Even though I have hard times, even though sometimes I wake up grumpy, and sometimes I get a little bit ahead of myself. Sometimes I have a shitty day. Sometimes I hear about friends, family dying. You know, it's a part of life. But to live in this moment where I can actually fucking feel again, it's so worth it. And I would 10 out of 10 recommend it. If you want to be successful, if you want to be in a committed relationship, if you want to feel what it's like to prosper in your own well-being, just doing better for yourself, manifest what you want. Start writing these things down, okay? Start writing it down. Start dreaming it. Your spirits can hear you. All right, let's do this real quick. Here's a full. All right. Let's do this real quick. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I had done it once on Facebook and decided against it because it was not the right time. So sorry. So, if you think this is silly, that's fine. If you want to prove me wrong, go ahead and join in, okay? Anything you'd like to do. It doesn't matter. You don't even have to do it. You could just watch me. You can just turn it off. You can just sit here and commit. Commit to seeing a change. You know, if things aren't working this way, if the way you're going about it is not the right way at this point in time, if you just don't know what the hell you're going to do, just try it. It doesn't hurt to try. It doesn't hurt to speak your mind. It does not hurt to just be real with how you truly feel. People's opinions. You're untouchable when it comes to other people's opinions. Do you want to know why? Because they're just as wounded as you are. Just as much as I am. Just depends if you want to completely end things you never thought you could to be happy, you know? So let's do this real quick. Okay. I'm going to ask you guys to take a deep, deep breath. Hold it. Let it go. All right, not so bad. So 1, possibly 2 more times, however much is needed. Sit there and think, well, what do I want? I'm wanting to be open to the possibilities. What are my possibilities? What are the opportunities I can take here? right? So, not at all. Sometimes it's hard to get in the groove of not caring what other people's opinions are. Other people's feelings, yes, but other people's opinions, it's one opinion. Even my opinion, it's one opinion out of how many people are in this entire world. One person is a lot, though, if you believe in what you're saying. So I appreciate that. So I'm gonna breathe in and breathe out. If you feel tense, shake it out. Whatever we used to have to do when we were younger in school, doing gym exercises or what have you. Shake it out. Be silly. Be your authentic self. It does not matter. If the person next to you does not like it, guess what? They're not going to like it later when you tell them to leave. It's just how it is. Even if you're too nervous to say it to the person next to you, if you're too nervous to speak up about someone who is making you feel uncomfortable in the least bit, they want you to feel uncomfortable, right? This has happened plenty of times to me. You had to hit rock bottom, eat dirt, right? Before you can change. And when you change, no one else is helping you change. I mean, there are people that help you change, but no one is going to do the work besides you. That is your own responsibility. And that's a strong, bold, assertive, very powerful fucking move to make. And I believe in you wholeheartedly. It takes a lot of patience. It takes a lot of guts. It takes a lot of humility. It takes a lot of balls to address the situations, right? Right now, I don't want to get all into this, so I do want to get into the readings. Okay, so when you breathe in, breathe out. Focus on your breathing. Don't try and not think of anything at this moment. Focus on corner of a wall. Focus on anything. Just focus on one of these letters. They're upside down. Okay, just anything. And think of your breathing. Let everything drop out around you. And ask, what are the possibilities? I would be grateful. Talk to your spirit guides. Talk to them as if they're your older brother, younger sister, your neighbor. Talk to them as if they are your pet. Talk to them how you feel comfortable. Because not only have your spirit guides been watching your back all along, helping you learn each and every bit of your life to this point. They know how you work and how you learn, and they know you learn the hard way. So they've always had your back. When you couldn't understand how things could be happening this way, when you just sat there and listened to your breathing, unable to have pleasant thoughts, just listen to your breathing and decided, I'm just going to not think. That'll do it. Just kidding. We all go through that. So, and then you start getting answers. It's like that little messenger in the back of your head, within your soul, telling you, this is wrong. There's something that's being hidden. And feel that you're not living your life to its fullest. Now me, I should probably, get a little bit more enthusiastic because the kids are sleeping early, and I've been thinking about doing readings all day, and I just had to take care of myself. And that is number one. Are you willing to take care of yourself like no one ever has for you? And that's a big task to take on, especially when you're battling yourself. Whoa, okay. Okay, let's see here. That fell. The Magician. Okay, so I remember, I feel like this is not high enough. Like I'm too, but I like seeing the mirrors and Bogart in the back. Okay, so I feel as though, I'm gonna sit on a pillow. Give me a minute. No, not that. I feel as though it's like a booster seat for me. I'm 5'8", mind you. So I just feel as though if you want to make something happen, you have everything you need within you to create that. Exactly what you have within you, as you are at this very moment. You have the magician in you. You just have to choose to believe. You just have to trust. And a big thing is letting go. That's letting go of, inhibitions and desires and people and things that have been drilled into your mind, or things that you grew up learning that just don't play a part in who you're supposed to be. I mean, it's 2022, June 10th. Are you exactly who you want to be at this moment? It's one thing to say, I'm nowhere near where I want to be, and I don't know how I'll get there. But you can also say, I may be so far from my destination of where I want to be, but I know I can make it. It's just altering words in your mind. Your mind is there's so many philosophies. I can go for days. Okay. So have patience with yourself, have balance with yourself, especially when you're feeling like you've lost, like you are in regret, like you can't control these feelings, like you can't. When I speak to you guys, I speak to you about the things that have helped me heal. So, I hope this works for you, but very much so, more than anything, I dream of healing so many people all over the world just by them changing one thought pattern a day. Feels good. Feels good to share the knowledge I've attained, the wisdom for you guys. So I was thinking, okay, to guide us forward on this reading, I was thinking I want to start something where, if we get enough people, even if we get like 2-3 people, that's perfectly fine. If we just get people together and, in the live where people, they mention where they're stuck at this moment. And we all together, or, just myself or, 2 of us, it does not matter, that I'll tell you what the next step is, what your next step to go to is. Say you want to become more sociable, but you're very defensive and protective about who you meet, just anything of the matter. Your next step. Yes. Your next step. Thank you, Steve. Say your family just left out of town and you just feel like you're not getting that attention. Your family just left out of town and from visiting, and there was just a whole competition match, just anything. If you want to know the next step to where you need to go, I will wholeheartedly 100% know exactly the next step to take. You just have to be willing to trust and willing to take it. Willing to go easy on yourself, especially in the beginning. You know, some of us start healing, right? And we stop halfway through. It's like we were about to be pulled back to become this catalyst in our future endeavors of our highest self. And it's like we stay stuck. But that is just a thought of the past. Your attachments, you're letting go. You're growing each and every day. Ooh, let's get into these readings. Okay, so the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands. Someone's learning something new about why people need to leave to the next step. A lot of people are. We all are. All right. What sign are we doing first? Let's do this. Guys, do not leave yourself behind any longer. I just want to stress the fact of the matter that you can only walk around as a zombie with no feeling for so long. It gets old. You want Scorpio? Okay. It gets old after a while. It gets painful in the body. It gets painful for the people around you that love you. You know, you lose out on money. You lose out on relationships. You lose out on friendships. You lose out on your mind becoming exactly what it's supposed to be. You know, it's all I'm saying is there's got to be a point in time. Although time is not an option here, there's not a good time for anything. So we only live this short life. Might as well do something about it. I mean, if you feel like being lazy today, that's perfectly fine. I was lazy yesterday. Possibly even the day before that. You know, it's okay. It's okay to give to ourselves. A lot of times we forget that we need to give to ourselves. Give ourselves the rest. Give ourselves the ability to nurture what it is that's taken so much from us. All right, I'm doing Scorpio and Libra. Let's just get into this then. Okay. It's very much. All right, guys, let's do some. Good Lord. All right, I got this handled. Let's do some Scorpio. I wonder if we can get it all. I'll probably pull it up later. Scorpio. Now, you're learning a lot of lessons at this point in time. You're almost being asked to watch in a way that you can learn. You can learn. It's like, I feel as though you're looking at a younger version of yourself. What does this pile of clothes look like a face. Okay. Anyway, I feel like you're almost looking at your younger self, like in space and in time, to where you understand why you had to go through these lessons in past lifetimes. And for now, it's like everything is kind of aligning itself to the push off. I feel like you are learning a lot at this point in time. Maybe it's learning to let go of thought patterns. Maybe it's learning to not regress into said headspace. Maybe it's learning how to help others get out of feeling like themselves again. You're showing, Sweeken, you're showing a side of commitment within yourself and for others that truly involves you giving a lot of intention, yet maybe not feeling like you're receiving the correct attention in return. I see you successfully planning. I see you successfully possibly giving your attention elsewhere, you know. So, a lot of introspection for you at this point in time about your feelings and what it takes for you to want to walk away, to not want to walk away. And when we see the Eight of Cups here, this person is walking away from an investment that they see they have to. They've collected 8 out of 10 cups. They put a lot of time and effort into that many cups, only to know that they're, sometimes we have these feelings of wondering if things could be better, if, just analyzing everything and speculating every nook and cranny in your decisions and your choices, especially when it comes to regards to yourself and the people that you care deeply about. You start to think, well, these investments that I've put my time and effort into, I'm only seeing this one pentacle. That is little feet over here, okay? When I have all these on the side, but it's all I see in front of me is this one pentacle. Now you may pick apart that one pentacle, or you can choose to water it in not ways that just accommodate you or, Jane Doe, John Doe, who the hell, I really, are you accommodating yourself in the end? Okay. Because if you feel as though you're feeling a little bit displaced in something you thought was about to be some really good news, well, Spirit has news for you. If you want something bad enough, then you must transform it. You must transform your inner being and make a decision to put your head in the game, no matter what that entails. Because you being in some sort of, or even others being indecisive about a certain situation, it's that it's actually taking its toll slowly, but surely that will add up. It will add up to a point to where you don't even feel as though you're listening to your own intuition about what you once admired. So I feel like this is not a bad reading. I feel this is very more so interesting for you, Scorpio, because I know how you like to learn things. I know you like to gather up all bits of evidence of your psyche, especially when it comes to getting out of feeling like you're surrounded by misery. You know, you just feel like maybe hopelessly, you feel hopelessly hopeless about something that is only for the meanwhile. You know, it's like they're just feelings. So feel them and then let them go. Let them go once you understand them. Bounce back. So I hope that helped and shed some light on situations that has to do with sunflowers and makey babies in a cherub kind of cute angel way. And what is this? And white horses and sunshine and just feeling passionate about your decisions, what you've created, what you chose. So, Libra. Libra. Why do I feel like you're trying to make someone feel like they have to worry about something? Are you making sure this person is feeling so safe that they're almost paranoid? Like, oh my God, what's going to happen? You know? I feel like you're very protective over your mind right now. I don't understand. Okay. Libra. All right, Libra. So, Libra, there are... Thank you. Okay, let's see here. I want to write this on Scorpio. Now on Libra. Send. Okay, so Libra, I feel as though you know exactly where you stand in certain situations. And that almost derails you from what you've ever known. It's like the commitment you have put into this situation, whether they be friends. Oh dear. You've got the High Priestess out here twice. Okay, so I feel like you're getting a lot of downloads at this point in time, a lot of your intuition speaking to you about certain things, maybe some things that you don't want to believe is true. Okay. Sorry, I was crying earlier. So, just a bit sniffly off those feelings. But I feel as though here that Libra, you're very much on guard. Maybe there was someone in the recent past, friend, possibly a family member of some sort, that has reminded you of maybe a parental figure, a friend or a romantic something. I feel also that you may be coming into a newly a new endeavor of some sort, like you're meeting someone new, or maybe you're connecting with someone that from the past that you never took the chance to get to know. Also, this may be two stories. Let me know how this works for you. So, but I feel as though you're so much guarded on maybe even your family. Like if you have children, you're very much protective and guarded over who can come into their life, who can, just because maybe there's old people, excuse me, from your past that decided to betray that trust. And, you're not trying to just pull people in and out of your life if they are not going to be in it for the long haul. If they're not going to have that mutual respect, if they're not going to have the mutual passion, and if they're not willing to see you for you, no matter who you are. You could be an elephant with rain boots and like ear hair. I don't know. That shit should not matter to someone who actually cares about you. If someone wants to be involved in your life, they will speak about it. Have you asked them how they feel? Okay, so someone recently, it's like you're almost, I feel in your case, Libra in general, when you say that, it comes to me that you're very guarded on even having the opportunity to feel happy. It's like you're not yet feeling as though you quite deserve it yet, which you do. Absolutely. You do. Everyone deserves to be happy, whether they're living out of a cardboard box or, if they've had the same mirror up their whole lives. It's just, what are you willing to work for? Are you willing to work for being happy with someone else? Are you willing to work on yourself only right now? Are you willing to find opportunities to be positive within literal your work, when you go to work, or if you work from home, whatever you're doing to bring in money for food on the table? It's are you working on your arts? Are you working on influencing people? So what I have for you here is that your growth and expansion, they're coming in. You see the truth and you see how to go about it, right? It's just about this point in time, trusting in what you hear. I mean, in this point in time in your life, you're being asked by Spirit to go about your life with success. Like, even if you had to go through the trenches of hell, with the wet floors and super comfy soft socks. No one likes that. I don't think so. I don't. Walk about yourself with pride and purpose, because no one had to endure what you had to. And that goes for everyone. No one had to endure what you had to go through personally. No one felt your feelings. No one could physically, what is the word I'm looking for? Etherically, is that the word I'm looking for? No one could feel your feelings for you. So no one can justify how you feel. So when Spirit asks you to learn from what you've learned. You learned from these lessons, but you need to start walking around like you learn them, like you mean something, like you have so much more knowledge now, and so much more power, so much more. You gave yourself that extra hand. Sorry, it's a spinny chair. So you have to walk around as if you're owning it, as if you deserve it, because oh, it's so sweet. Hello, Lucky Empress. That's awesome. Number 7. Bailey. I'm happy it's Friday too. I'm happy it's Friday. I can't believe it's already the 10th. That's so crazy. Lucky Empress, what's your sign? Is it Cancer? I'm just guessing here. Okay, so Libra, one more before I go to the next sign. I know. Pisces, awesome. Okay. Libra, you're going to be given opportunities in your day-to-day life to take things with stride, take things positively, even if you got cut off at a red light, if someone didn't stand 6 feet apart, you're needing to find the nerve. Spirit is telling you to just be happy. Just let shit go. Be happy and understand that the more you practice at finding the good, even in the bad things that happen, it will get easier and it'll become something that you don't even think about. And that's what people don't understand. The more you practice at something, it becomes easier. And that even goes with thinking positively and thinking more about yourself and not thinking that positive affirmations sound silly, because at first they do. So, Libra, stop pretending like you don't know, because you know. So I hope this helps. Let's do Pisces. We're going to have to keep, that was a lot, Pisces. Okay, so I'll take them. Okay, so Pisces, I feel as though you got cut out of some sort of opportunity you were looking forward to. And that kind of really sent you on your butt to feel your feelings. I feel like it was like this opportunity was something that was supposed to help you not think about having to deal with your feelings. Thank you. So I feel as though it's almost like how many more things, are going to pile up. It's like maybe you just healed out of a situation. Maybe you just had a breakthrough of some sort. It's good to hear, Steve. But there's something that you still need to understand when it comes to your feelings. And you may be in isolation right now. People may be wondering where you're at, thinking they haven't heard from you. What is this Page of Wands? Maybe you feel like, it was a house or a lease of some sort? Something where it was a big responsibility, but you were ready for it. Whether that be a relationship even. I feel like it was more so of maybe a job or like something material, something tangible. So Maybe there's something in the fine print or something that someone had said through a message that you cannot get out of your head. You can't get, so maybe there was some news that left you feeling like you had to hold on tight to someone because you know that if you were to speak your truth, you're afraid that someone would be hesitant and would want to rush away or come at you. So you're very much in your head right now at some sort of reasoning to why, Pisces, that you should feel satisfied. And that can go both ways. It can go, are you satisfied? Or does this energy, these energies, these people, do they want to make sure that I'm feeling dissatisfied? You're very much in your head about walking away from a situation that you were putting your all into. But I know that Spirit is wanting you to be guided elsewhere. This is, if things didn't happen the way they should and you ended up getting stuck, having a roadblock, maybe it's a, what is it when you have, it's like a mental blockage when you're, writer's block. It's like a mental blockage when you're trying to use your phalanges and create something, but you can't. So, what is this Three of Pentacles? Three of Pentacles is you're trying to sway someone to look towards the future, be a better person, to have a positive outlook on things. It's like you can see it. You can literally see what you're thinking of. And this person from your past, they may be wanting to come in for the wrong reasons. They might be offering you something, maybe commitment, but honestly, they are judgmental and are trying to start drama. It's only a matter of time before you realize what you deserve in partnerships. Just wanting to fit in with everyone is not always the best thing. I had to find that out the hard way too. It's not so much fitting in to, be a part of the clique. It's just fitting in so you can have a conversation with like a human being that is able to converse, to speak. You just want to speak about the things you've learned and that you've collected, all the knowledge you've collected along the way, things that make you happy. You want to know about them. So some real introspection on how important, Pisces, you are, especially when it comes to your feelings, your dreams, your self-confidence. That's for anyone. But for Pisces, there's something in your past at this current time that is controlling how you view things and how you accept people's words. Maybe you've noticed someone saying, that's not what I'm talking about at all. You're not understanding, just something of the sort. It's like the way you are absorbing the words, it's coming off in a way that it is your past, maybe even PTSD or past childhood, something that is blocking your way into getting what you want, into creating this opportunity in this career, in whatever you're wanting. So something I did to get over some things, which it actually lightened up the rest of my days until now. From last year, I decided to stop feeling like the victim, because, I could see how I was being a victim in situations, right? Pulling the victim card. But, sometimes I really didn't, I knew I wasn't being the victim. So I was like, okay, well, why are these people saying, these people that I care so much for, why are these people saying that I'm a victim? Upon many other reasons why. So shadow work was one thing that literally start to understand why I wasn't taking in information like a healthy person was, or should be, or strive to be, because we all take information differently. We all learn. We're all intelligent. We all have our own intelligence. We all have our own voice of reason. But when we're honest and we are honest to ourselves, first and foremost, it allows us to be honest to others. Even if that has to do with being honest about our feelings and how we've got to do something else. Ooh. Okay, so I don't know what, so I was about to go to the next sign. I am a Gemini. My birthday is coming up here a couple days. So I don't know what sign I want to do next, but I have the Temperance here and the Four of Pentacles. Have patience with releasing how you feel about yourself. Or just let it all go at once and you'll get there faster. You know what I'm saying? Just forget about it. If you just want to run out in the street and don't hurt yourself, obviously. But if you just want to run out, at the end of the block and just start screaming Christmas Carol songs, I don't even know. It doesn't even matter. If you feel like doing that, if that is what your soul is telling you to do, I'm sure you would feel a lot better doing it. And I don't think it matters what other people are saying about you, unless HOA has been called on you way too many times. And now it's just at that point where you have no choice but to stay quiet. So all I'm saying is, you guys will be so proud of yourselves. And I hope you are proud of yourself today, even just for wanting to join in, being a part of something that's bigger, something that you can choose to either keep fighting until you're wondering where the days went, or if you're actually going to do it this time and turn this wheel in your favor. Okay, so I did Pisces. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm going to have to write these down. Otherwise I'll forget. All right. All right, guys. I've had fun so far. I really, really have. I hope these readings have helped you thus far. I may take a moment outside and finish up the rest of the reading. So let's see here. My shark book. Libra and Pisces. Guys, if you have something that you want to mention that has helped you, if you have something that you could teach me, if you guys want to get something started here where, anything positive. I have so many ideas I'd love to share with you, one thing at a time. And I want to get together and create something that's absolutely bigger than ourselves. And I know it can happen. So let's do it. Passion, opportunity. If you're being given opportunities, take them. Even if they end out bad, it's worth the experience. It's worth learning. It's worth walking away from something that isn't fruitful for you anymore, something that isn't fulfilling your needs to inspire and be inspired, and just learning how to feel and trust again, and love. It's a hard road, but it's so worth it, guys. You see nature different. It's like you accept people for who they really are, because they're never going to stop being themselves, and that's okay. Even if they don't tell you the truth, even if they love you, it just doesn't matter. Everyone will always be themselves, and you have the choice to start your life for what it's meant to be. Now, speak honestly about what you want. Even if you just write it down, even if you whisper it to yourself, even if you don't even say it out loud, even if you were to spell it out with your cereal, it's speak honestly about what you want. And let me tell you, dream as big as possible, even if it seems ludicrous, outrageous, unable to be done. Write it down, because we're manifesting. We're creating what we want. We're going to do something about it, even if it takes trial and error over and over again. It's like, could you imagine? Here I go. Can you imagine if not just one person were to be absolutely happy, but if that created 5 more people, 10 more people? It makes a big difference when there's that much good energy, even for the time being. All right. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? I know what you guys are waiting for. You're waiting for you to suck up every last bit of feeling you can from the situation you're in, because you're going to have to let it go, right? Sometimes getting to the point to where you can't say anything before you let go. That's what hurts the most. I feel hurts the most when people leave this planet. Hurts the most when you end people who didn't allow you to be happy because of because of who they are. It's like you can't pick and choose, but you can choose to be happy. You can choose to be yourself, and you could choose to just not care anymore. Besides caring for your own well-being. We can do a lot when we treat ourselves in healthy ways that misery loves company. So I hope you guys have a good night. I'm going to get started on some of those readings, those personal readings. As you can tell, I'm pretty nervous, but I'm very much confident in how I feel and what I am speaking with you guys about, letting you guys know it is possible. So I'm going to get some fresh air, as should you. Try to just take care of yourself tonight. Do something that you like to do, whether it's a bubble bath or a burger from a fast food joint, or singing on the top of your lungs, or if it's repainting that wall over and over again, if it's sports, if it's anything. Do whatever you have to do to feel like yourself for an hour, 10 minutes even, at the least 10 minutes. I say 15 because that's like the ultimate, at least 15. No less than 10 ever. And just breathe. Allow Spirit to grant you your wishes. You just have to be open and be accepting. Okie dokie, I'm done. I will get on to these readings for later. Thank you so much for joining me and keeping me company on this. It took a little bit to get the hang of, and I'll get used to this. We'll get into this. We'll find a good spot that doesn't have cords and stuff, and we'll get into this, guys. Okay, so let me know your thoughts, your concerns. I'm going to get personal readings going here, get what I need to happen with that, because working with the kids. So when I can get some spare time, as well as, if you guys want me to work on anything for you guys, something that you're concerned about, let me know. Share ideas. Love you guys. Bye. All right, let me find, end stream very big at the bottom. Bye.